Hi. So let us try to understand trauma today. So let's say I have a problem with my spectacles and I go to a ophthalmologist and I go for a checkup. They change my prescription, the power, and they prescribe me a new spectacle. I wear it for 7 days. I feel a bit uncomfortable. After 7 days, I feel a lot of pain. I feel that okay, this is not working right, something is wrong. And then I go to another ophthalmologist and I take another prescription, and then they change the power a bit. And then I suffer with it again. And after doing some hit and tries with the power, after a month or two, somehow the eyes accept in the spectacle, or you got the right prescription. So it's an example. So whatever it is the case, for 2 months you suffered to find the right spectacle, right power for you, so that you are at ease, that your eyes are at ease. So it's stated, eyes are the physically visible part of our brain. So the more light that it sees, it creates anxiety. So we should always try to rest our eyes and keep it calm and things like that. So it's a trauma kind of situation. So a person goes to one doctor, another doctor changes the power, then changes the power, then goes to a new spectacle shop, then another new shop, and is patient for 15 days, but still is suffering for a matter of 1.5 months. Now that person has suffered sufficiently with respect to spectacles, is sad about it, is really sad about it. Now this person somehow is fine now and is wearing the spectacles which are suiting him. Now he's in a classroom and there is a student, and that student somehow jokingly says that sir, your spectacles aren't looking nice. Sir, you are not able to see what's written in the projector clearly. It's visible to me, it's not visible to you. And there could be truth to it, but this simple statement that your spectacles aren't looking nice, or you're not able to see clearly, when the other person has now reached a state of satisfaction and is content, you immediately get disturbed by the statement of that person, and so disturbed that you feel a lot of anger, or why do you have to use these words? Who asked you, bro? So this comes in, and people react, some do, some don't, but the emotions that arise are really not for that person. That person didn't make a personal remark on you. It was a light remark made by them in consideration to the context that they don't even have. You feel more hurt because of the trauma that you went through for 2 months. Now you should not put that and onto that person that this is a bad person. No. People have fun, people talk normally, people talk lightly. We take things personally, and our emotions are more intense because we are somehow taking things personally, and that personally is only happening because of the trauma that we have had in our past relationships, conversations with people, the judgments that people have had, the events that have happened in our past which are still very deeply in our heart. And it's like we have a cup which is filled with trauma, and someone comes in and they just pour a drop, and the whole cup is overflowed, drained on them, but they are not to blame. It's you, it's me, it's what we carry suppressed in our heart or as trauma, which transforms into a behavior which is not necessarily supposed to be so strong with respect to the situation or circumstance, but we do react in a manner, and that's wrong. So we have to see that we are reacting not to the person. The person is not to be blamed. It is the trauma that we went through that creates that emotional outburst. So once you are aware of it and once you see it, okay, it's not him, it's not her, it's me and what I am carrying here. What I am carrying here, that is making me react, feel, think so intensely about something. So now I don't blame. I see it as, okay, this is a situation, this is a circumstance that came upon me, and I'm like, how can I be peaceful? I can go into the past, I can see the situation, I can see the past that I'm holding on to, the parts of my own selves that I have not forgiven, the parts of others that I have not forgiven. The trauma that I'm holding is creating those intense emotions. So I first don't react to others. I close my eyes and look into myself in my own heart. Okay, it was my trauma of going to different doctors and different shops for one spectacle, and this comment which was lightly made, which was not related to the situation directly, should not have been made but was made. But your reaction could have been, okay, कोई बात नहीं, हाँ जैसा है ऐसा ही है, अब it's fine, no? Yeah, okay. No, how can you say this? This is wrong. Like, who are you? Why do you say these things? No. This reaction was not because of them, it was because of. So, if we understand and go into our past traumas and try to forgive ourselves or understand them and try to bring clarity that why are we doing and acting and behaving and are emotionally so vulnerable that we react in such a manner, we can really work on ourselves and then be more peaceful to others and be less blaming to others, and we can take the blames for ourselves and we can work on ourselves, and hence we'll create and spread peace even if others are acting wrongly. Because even when people act in a manner which is not right, some are rude to us, some are just not right, it's not about you, it's not personal, it's their life, it's their emotions, it's their thoughts which are just projected to you. Not saying that you shouldn't react, change people when it's necessary, you should do it. You should choose your battles at least. But you're driving and we can learn a lot by just driving a vehicle. So someone is कोई बहुत हॉर्न मार रहा है आपको पीछे से, लगातार हॉर्न मार रहा है, and you are like, क्या पागल हो, क्यों, क्या है ये? But it's not personal, they are just hurried. So it's not personal. Many things are not personal. We have a habit of taking things personally because we already are carrying some trauma, some perception, some beliefs about our own selves. And it's not your fault, but it's the situations, circumstances, events, people, the environment that was surrounding you that created that. So we can work on that by understanding trauma so that we can be peaceful.